Think you've seen these movies 100 times? Think again. What makes cinema magical isn't always the big explosions or dramatic speeches, but the hidden details most people never notice. From subtle foreshadowing to tiny background props, filmmakers love slipping in secrets meant only for sharp-eyed viewers. In today's video, we're diving into 10 incredible hidden details across some of the world's most beloved films and shows. These moments are so clever, so well crafted, that you'll never see these movies the same way again. Stick around until number 10. It ties everything together in a way that will absolutely blow your mind. Detail 1. The Dark Knight. Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight is full of hidden layers, and one of the most overlooked happens during the Joker's infamous crash at Bruce Wayne's party. While everyone else cowers in fear, Rachel stands her ground. This tiny, easily missed choice is pure foreshadowing. Rachel is the moral backbone of the story, one of the few characters who refuses to bend under chaos. The fact that she confronts Joker, even if briefly, shows not only her courage, but her importance to Bruce's emotional arc. It's a detail that tells us she will play a role far more critical than most viewers realize at first glance. Detail 2. The Dark Knight. Batman's reflections. Later in the film, we see Batman framed in a puddle of water, his shadowy figure distorted by city lights. To the casual viewer, it's just a moody cinematic shot, but Nolan rarely places a frame by accident. This reflection symbolizes Bruce Wayne's fractured identity. He is both savior and destroyer, protector and vigilante. The rippling water mirrors his moral conflict, a man torn between upholding justice and becoming consumed by vengeance. It's visual storytelling at its finest, hiding layers of meaning in a single silent shot. Detail 3. Toy Story. Hidden character cameos. Pixar is famous for sneaking Easter eggs into their films, and the original Toy Story was no exception. In Sid's chaotic bedroom, the walls are covered with posters and toys that reference future Pixar projects. Before those movies even existed, keen-eyed viewers can spot nods to Finding Nemo and even characters that would later appear in Monsters, Inc. Pixar's tradition of planting these hidden previews became a signature move, connecting their films into one giant universe years before fans caught on. It's a subtle wink to loyal viewers and a reward for those who love to pause and study every frame. Detail 4. Toy Story. Woody's subtle expressions. Woody might look like a cheerful cowboy doll, but the animators at Pixar went to painstaking lengths to give him depth. One brilliant example is when Buzz begins winning Andy's attention. Watch Woody's eyes carefully. His pupils shrink ever so slightly. This tiny detail visually conveys jealousy and insecurity without a single word of dialogue. For an animated film in 1995, this was groundbreaking. It showed that even digital characters could express complex emotions through micro-expressions, something audiences might not consciously notice but definitely feel on an emotional level. Detail 5. Stranger Things. Eleven's Eggos. At first glance, Eleven's obsession with Eggo waffles in Stranger Things looks like a quirky character trait, but dig deeper and it becomes a clever piece of symbolism. Eggo waffles are an ordinary breakfast food, a staple of suburban childhood. By giving Eleven this craving, the creators subtly highlight her yearning for a normal life, a life she was robbed of due to government experiments and supernatural trauma. What looks like a snack choice is actually one of the most poignant character details in the series, her desperate wish for innocence. Detail 6. Stranger Things. Background posters. In Hawkins High, the showrunners hide clues right in plain sight. Posters on the walls. In Season 1, a poster advertising a school event actually foreshadows a Season 2 storyline. Unless you're pausing the frame, you'd never catch it, but once you do, it feels like the creators left breadcrumbs for loyal fans. This technique makes rewatching Stranger Things almost mandatory, because each season is sprinkled with hints about where the story is heading. It's an immersive way to reward detail-oriented viewers. Detail 7. The Lion King. Scar's shadow. Disney classics are known for their hidden messages, and The Lion King has one of the most chilling. In a confrontation with Mufasa, Scar's shadow stretches across the cave wall, and for just a moment it resembles a hyena. This subtle transformation hints at his alliance with the hyena pack, even before it's revealed in the story. Shadows have always been used symbolically in film, and here it works brilliantly, foreshadowing betrayal through pure imagery. It's a blink and and you'll miss it detail, but it adds layers of menace to Scar's character. Detail 8. Avengers Endgame, Captain America's watch. In Avengers Endgame, emotions run high, but not all of them are spelled out. During a major fight scene, there's a brief shot of Captain America's wristwatch. Many overlooked it, but that watch was chosen with intention. It symbolizes his connection to Peggy Carter, his lost love. For Cap, it's not just a timepiece, it's a tether to the past he longs for. This small costume detail adds an emotional layer to his storyline, quietly reminding us of the sacrifices he's made. Marvel excels at weaving personal sentiment into even the grandest battles, and this is a perfect example. Detail 9. Harry Potter, Hogwarts Ghosts. The Harry Potter films are brimming with background magic, but one of the cleverest details involves the ghosts of Hogwarts. They don't just float around randomly. Each ghost appears in rooms tied to their own history and foreshadowing future plot points. For instance, nearly headless Nick often shows up in corridors before pivotal events involving Gryffindor. This placement creates an atmosphere of destiny and interconnectedness, rewarding those who pay close attention. It's another layer of world building that makes Hogwarts feel alive. Detail 10. The Dark Knight, Joker's Joker card. We return to the Dark Knight for our final hidden detail. Throughout the film, the Joker leaves behind his iconic calling card, but on close inspection, the card contains visual nods to earlier scenes, tiny symbols and designs that echo moments of chaos he engineered. It's as if the card itself is a signature, tying his madness into one cohesive pattern. This detail is so subtle that most people overlook it entirely, yet it connects his crimes into a thematic thread. For Nolan, nothing is random. Even the Joker's card becomes a puzzle piece in his grand design. Bonus detail: Inception spinning, top ending. Christopher Nolan's Inception ends with one of the most debated shots in film history. After finally reuniting with his children, Cobb places his totem, a spinning top, on the table to test if he's still dreaming. In the dream world, the top spins forever. In reality, it eventually falls. The camera lingers on the spinning top, and just as it begins to wobble ever so slightly, the screen cuts to black. Most viewers remember this moment with frustration, but sharp-eyed fans notice that Nolan intentionally added that subtle wobble to hint at reality. Some believe the real clue isn't the top, but Cobb walking away without even checking it, suggesting he no longer cares whether it's real or dream. Either way, this scene still keeps fans arguing to this day. So which of these blew your mind? From Rachel's quiet defiance in The Dark Knight to the posters in Stranger Things and the shadows of The Lion King, each of these moments proves that movies aren't just entertainment, they're layered works of art. Did you catch any of these details on your first watch? Or are you only noticing them now? Comment below and let us know. We love hearing your sharp observations. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next dive into hidden details. We've only scratched the surface. Next time, we'll uncover Easter eggs so sneaky you'll need to rewatch the movie twice just to believe they're real. This is Hidden Frames, and the stories behind the screen are only getting started.